Hi guys, this is Ramat from Best Gaming Settings. Welcome back, and if this is the first time to our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Today I'll talk about Mordhau Perks guide. Combat in Mordhau is complicated. Thankfully there is a high level of customization to help you out. It is important to use the right weapon in Mordhau and know what you are doing. However, it is equally important to play to your strength, as well as being able to pick a class to specify your characters. You can also choose Mordhau perks that will give you certain boost during the game. Most players will take a while to unlock all player classes options since it requires you to farm a lot of gold and XP. While you are trying out player class and working towards unlocking your own, you should also try out different perks and see which benefits you the most. However, Mordhau perks aren't all created equal. There is weird amount of hyper specific perk or clear joke perks like peasant. This can make choosing the right perks for you a bit more difficult than picking at random. This guide will go through the most effective perks. There are Mordhau perks here that cover every type of players, so everyone will be able to get a boost from playing. First, let's talk about class specific Mordhau perks. Some Mordhau perks are only built to benefit one player class. These perks are almost essential for certain players and completely useless for others, which is a good balance really. Even if you are not using this player class, knowing that boost they have available to them will help you to counter those players. First one is Smith. Smith is a Mordhau perks specific for engineer player. Since this player class is so weird in the first place, this perk is also quite specialist. It increases your rapier effectiveness by 100%. This helps the amount of time takes to build, the kind of bonus that a Fortnite player would kill for. For engineer, this perks is necessary. For everyone else, it is useless. Huntsman. This is a Mordhau perks that is made for archer. With this perks, any projectile will do double the normal damage against other archer. This gives you an advantage if you get caught in an archer on archer firefight. This only applies when striking other archers, so it isn't quite as game breaking as it could be. If you are playing as an archer, this perks will probably the best useful one for you. If you are playing as part of a team, the archer player should be using the perk to give you a good level of protection if you come under ranged attack. Now let's talk about damage limitation. No matter how skilled the duelist in Mordhau, you are going to eventually take damage. Even those who never concede a hit with a sword can be hit by projectiles or lit on fire. These Mordhau perks will help you keep the damage you take to a minimum and recover when you are hurt. First one is Fireproof. With this Mordhau perks, 80% of fire damage is neglected. This isn't the most helpful perk in the game since fire isn't all that common. However, slow players with heavy armor can easily be overwhelmed by these attacks. A heavy sword can't help you against fire. This perks is one to consider if you go for heavy armor. Dodge. With dodge, you gain the ability to jump backward and side by side. Used probably, this can make you nearly impossible to hit or damage. When combined with a fast weapon, you can be lethal with these combinations. Friendly fire is in play in Mordhau and it can do some serious damage if you are not careful. Attacks that become stuck in on area can often inflict as much damage as on your team as the enemy. This Mordhau perks reduced the damage done by teammates by 50%. Next one is Tenacious. After taking damage, you healed by using a healing item of throw, passive healing. While you are not sprinting or under attack, you will gradually recover your health. These perks increase this healing rate by 40%. This actually makes passive healing a viable option for hurt player. If you have the speed to stay out of trouble, then these perks can be a great help for archer who can take cover. Now let's talk about sprinting and stamina Mordhau perks. If you are not careful, then dueling can completely drain your stamina in Mordhau. If you are caught without enough stamina to properly defend yourself, then you are as good as dead. These Mordhau perks can give you the advantage by providing you with the speed to escape and the stamina to stay in the fight for longer. First one is Rush. After you kill an enemy, Rush provides you with a short speed boost. This is perfect for escaping from enemies or catching up a teammates. For players with first weapon, this Mordhau Perks can make it very difficult to get pinned down. Next one is Fury. After getting a kill, these perks will give you a bit boost in your stamina. This is helpful when fighting multiple enemies or a whole team. Compared with second wind, this is useful for really skilled duelists. If you can manage to keep an enemy isolated, then the use of stamina boost to go after the next player, then this skill is for you. Next one is second wind. Fury works great for players adept to finishing off opponents, but not so much if you get bogged down in lengthy duel. Second wind gives you a 30% boost with every hit you land. This is perfect for keeping yourself going in extended duel or on fight. This should ensure you aren't caught short while still dueling. Now let's talk about Bloodlust. Bloodlust, this Mordhau Perks gives you 50% extra health every time you get killed. Like Fury, it is helpful for players skilled at finishing off players and will especially help you in solo game. If you are an aggressive player, then this is for you. These are the best perks for each player type to go for. Across every skill level, this should be something to give you an advantage. However, Mordhau Perks are just one type of character customization that you should be using to gain the advantage over other players. When combined with properly knowledge of weapons and dueling along with a properly chosen class, perks can make a specialized player unstoppable in a well-balanced team. Guys, that was all for this video. Please let us know what you think about this video and let us know by comment what video you want to see next in our channel, and thank you for watching.